secret, she'll die before she tell it. She'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open.
A couple bands on your heels will probably change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank will probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I won't never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. They took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. 6 bloods in and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit could get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me and Lush. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like fruit, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open cause I know them niggas jealous.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trappers happening in TNN and Trap News Network. Back up this thing, like a cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. Second now, Gito, you ain't finna get nobody's college. Gito, big dog, tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Hit that notification bell here. All say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. You feel me? We finna jump into this good content. This happened on camera? Yeah, it happened on camera, man. I choked out T-Rail today. Why y'all think I'm playing? Yes, nigga, it's on my page right now. I choked out T-Rail today. He was playing with me. Stop playing with a big dog, little pup. Stop playing with a big dog, little pup. I had to choke out T-Rail. Y'all go watch the content, man. That's the narrative I'm pushing. It's gonna be all jokes edition. Stop playing with this shit. We finna jump into this content, man. I was supposed to have a conversation with Lush today. man. We were supposed to sit down at Alex Alonso, and we were supposed to sit down and do some good content. We were supposed to do a conversation. It was supposed to happen last week, but Lush said that his daddy, Adam22, wouldn't let him go. And this week, Lush just full-blown female dogged out. He just full-blown female dogged out. Shout out to Angie Smalls from the Latin Effect podcast. She was going to sit down, and Brandon was supposed to mediate. So me and Brandon was ready. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to go down how it was supposed to go down. And for the second week in a row, Lush was too afraid to come through. Now, this is what I will say on that situation. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. That's a white flag. That's an admittance of defeat. You feel me? You a grown man, and you had two. And we specifically was going to do it at Alex Alonso. I showed y'all that last conversation with all the text messages. He didn't want no type of physical, nothing. Lush didn't want no type of physical, nothing at all. And that's cool. That's understandable. So Alex is like, y'all have a conversation to make sure you handle it the right way. Do what you're supposed to do. Be a gentleman about it. You know what I'm saying? Per Alex's request and his platform. So we was going to do it over there at Street TV with Angie Smalls and Alex. So Alex can, do his peaceful thing. And then you got Brandon mediating the situation. Brandon be for peace and all that kind of stuff too. So at the last minute, Lush was like, well, I'm gonna do it next week. I'm gonna do it next week. You feel me? Next week came, and then bro got scared. Bro just full-blown female dogged out. That's that. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna just take it to it like this. Don't mention me, bro. Don't mention me. Don't say nothing about me. Don't bring me up. Don't none of that. You feel me? Yeah, they wave white flags over there. When it comes to that whole building over there on Ontario Street, yeah, they wave white flags. You feel me? They wave white flags. Easy to choke a big ninja when they only got one function arm. Let Wax try that at AD. I choked the shit out of Wax. When it comes to that whole building, it's a lot of this, but it's none of that. It's none of that. You feel me? And we know that though. So poodles in the chat for Lush. Poodles in the chat for Lush. Big poodles in the chat for Lush because he's a poodle. You feel me? But stop putting yourselves in these situations to where you got to deal with the consequence of your situations. You feel me? How do I feel about Rah Rah? You talking about the dude from Atlanta? Yeah, because again, I never had no problem with Lush until Lush decided to step outside of his body, and then he got involved in something that he shouldn't have got involved in. And now here I am lurking, trying to tag my man and get involved in what I got to get involved with because you got involved with what I had going on. And now niggas is sitting here, you know, walking away, ducking A and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? So, you know, that's that. And I ain't tripping, and I ain't here to continue to, and after this, I won't say nothing else about it. Because I ain't here to antagonize Lush, and I ain't here to, you know what I'm saying, beat down his self-esteem and all that kind of stuff. But when it was time to be a man, you wasn't that. And that's cool. But just always remember when you had an opportunity to stand up and go to bat, you struck out. Better yet, you didn't even show up to the game. Always remember, when you had a chance to stand up and go to bat, you didn't even show up to the game, big dog. You didn't show up to the game. And they rescheduled the game for you due to rain. And when it became game time, you was nowhere there to be found. You feel me? You was nowhere there to be found. And that's cool. And I respect that because you at this point have obviously let a better head prevail. And you have thought about the situation you place yourself in with the person you place yourself in a situation with. So I'm not going to continue to push. I'm not going to continue to press. I'm not going to continue to foster hate. I'm not going to continue to foster nothing because my point was made exponentially clear. Don't play with this shit. Don't. You feel me? You let a better head prevail, and I can respect that. I can respect the man who looks at a war and says, I'm not equipped to fight that war. Let me take a step back and readjust my plan and go about this a different way because maybe I'm not equipped for what this person has going on. And that's cool. I'm not mad at you for that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I don't think you a buster. I don't think you lame. I don't think you scary. I don't think none of that. What I do think is you a coward for how you went about it. Because as being men, we agreed to a sit down. As being men, we agreed to resolve a conflict that you started that really warrants you getting your feet whooped. And instead of just addressing the issue, that was going to just be a verbal conversation. Because per Alex Alonso's request, do not come into my building and disrespect my building by fighting and all that kind of stuff. Me and Alex got a relationship off of YouTube, and he made it very clear to me, like, come on, bro, you know I got love for you. Don't disrespect me by disrespecting my space and making my space look a certain type of way. You feel me? So, with that being said, you know, it was all understood and all clear where it was and where it wasn't going to go. Why Lush decided at the last minute again to cower out of the situation is his business. It's his business. Now, he going to say, oh, because no jumper. You decided the time. You decided the date. So before you ever told me and Angie Smalls and Brandon a date and time, you knew what your no jumper work schedule was. You was just afraid of the conflict in front of you, and you was too afraid to be a man and just have a conversation. So that's cool. And that's going to be the end of that. With that being said, man, red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel Tweets free. We go.